Hi there, I'm Neil from Epic Activation. Today we're going to be talking about Promotix Lite. So if you're watching this video, you may have seen some advertising about it. You may have seen a newsletter with a direct redirection to this video. You may have wanted to use Promotix Lite and have been directed to understand this, look at this video tutorial on what it's all about. So thanks very much for joining us today. We're going to keep this one, we have a longer video. We're going to try and keep this really brief to help you out, give you an overview of what is needed. So Promotix Lite is the brainchild of Epic. We run promotional activities, award-winning promotional activities using our software platform, our software engine, Promotix. Promotix Lite is a relatively new side to it, and basically the idea behind Promotix Lite is to run quick promotions, no frills, possibly because the budgets are tighter, possibly because it's for an exhibition, for example, where we only want to capture the data for 2 or 3 days. So it's therefore not worth spending a huge budget on a huge campaign that's really not going to get you much ROI. So there's lots of reasons to use a Promotix Lite campaign. There are restrictions within it, and you basically have to decide if that is viable for what you're trying to achieve. And obviously we're here to help out to see what flexibility there is within the package, or whether you're best with a main Promotix bespoke build platform where we can pretty much do anything you like to run your next campaign. So let's crack on with the questionnaire. So when you want to run a Promotix Lite campaign, we give you a questionnaire. You pretty much have to fill that in, get that back to us, go away and do something else, and then we show you a demo of your promotion based on everything you filled in within this questionnaire. And then we can go live. So the idea is that it's simple to do, quick to do, cost effective to do, secure, compliant, and pretty much everything you need, ticks all the boxes, and that's why we are Promotix. There you go, just made that one up, but kind of true, to be fair. You tick a lot of boxes within this to decide what you want, and then you can run your promotion. So as I said, this is the supposedly quick version, so we'll see how it goes. The questionnaire is an interactive PDF. Basically, there's a few restrictions which we like to make you aware of, or decisions to make. So we have a domain promoplay.me that the website goes on. It will then be / your choice of names. It might be your brand name. You can either promote this as promoplay.me. Please be aware we don't have it as Promotix because that's promoting us. We're promoting you. So promoplay is very generic and a nice name that you may want to use on your marketing. So you can either have promoplay.me / your name, or it can go within an iframe. So that's for your web developers to create on your website, website name / win, for example, and then within that, put an iframe, which is basically a window loading our website, our competition. So it looks seamless within your site, but it's actually still hosted, and the security is all within our environment. So that's your choice to make. There's no reporting. Made simply, we give you the details you need, the information you need, the opt-in data at the end. A lot of brands don't want to have the responsibility of owning that data because of GDPR. So a lot of people, even when they have the main Promotix system with a reporting admin login, they don't really want to go on and start looking at all the information and just ask us at the end for the details. So it's not a huge deal, but just want to make you aware of that. And then we have extras. The extras are very transparent. The system is structured to be click and play a bit. If you need extras, we need to spend a bit of time plugging them in. A bit like car extras, if you want your safety pack, what else do you get? Your kiddie pack, your entertainment pack, whatever you want, they then bolt on. So you've got the basic core and then some extras. So the packages, just very briefly, again, you can have a copy of this questionnaire to have a look at it. This is the current state as we speak at the moment in early 2023. There's bronze package, which is for mainly a prize draw. silver package for a winning moment and a gold package if you want to run both. So, for example, you might want to give away 100 prizes in a winning moment competition, and then at the end, the holiday of a lifetime, there's one big prize, which is a prize draw from everyone who's entered. So it just makes the competition a bit richer in content and interaction. So you've got a choice of that, and you simply select the box you want. And here's a brief explanation of the different types. Extras, just running through those again very briefly. The layout of the promotion is structured, is very modern, is mobile friendly, it looks great. It's got its certain layout, and it's very sort of plain. And then you add the banners to it, you add the colors to it. So we asked you for your colors, and we'll talk about that a bit later on. This part is for the banners. So we've actually got banner sizes. You may want to create your own banners. And if you want to do that and provide them to us, there's no charge for that. If you want to give us assets, logos, creative points for us to just put it all together, then we can do that. And if you want to give us a blank canvas to start again, then we can do that. And obviously there's a cost associated with that design time and approval process that we need to go through. We can generate codes that go on packs. So if it's a competition where you want to have flyers or leaflets or packaging with a code on, we can generate codes, give them to you to supply to your printers. And then you just tick this box and tell us how many codes you need, how many promotional packs you're having, 100,000. Do you need some spare codes because of wastage? So some printers ruin some of the print runs and they need an extra 5,000 on top, and customer service codes as well. Post-win online address. This is very specific, a bit of detail where you don't want to capture the address at the beginning when you're registering and someone's registering, but if they win a prize, you then may want to capture their address if you are giving them a prize that needs to be delivered by post. So again, just a few extras to add on that actually make the experience a bit smoother for the consumer. We have CapCode compliant T's and C's. We have a template. We can write them. You can supply them, and obviously no charge if you supply them. Or we can review your T's and C's. Now the cost is similar to us creating them from scratch because we've got to go through making sure there's no conflicts within that. So you've got a choice on how you want to run the terms and conditions for your promotion. Age gate, mainly for alcohol brands. We can add that at the beginning of a campaign. It's again a bit of a bolt-on. And marketing questions, very useful, again, a bolt-on, because you are then personalizing the campaign and it's becoming a bit more like a bespoke campaign. So, for example, you might want to fill in, why did you buy the product? I always spell the T-E-H because of the way my fingers type. The answer might be, and then you can give us a list. So the answers are usually drop-down menus. So it's like my favorite brand, or might be tastes great. So, and then you can basically fill those in, and then we can put them into the drop-down answers that you're then going to get. Question 2 and question 3. So 3 questions. We generally don't ask for more because it's asking too much and people want to switch off at that point. Winners emails. It's nice. It's a nice touch to send winners an email, certainly with instant win prizes. It says, congratulations, you've won on the screen. And then to follow that up with an email is really nice to say, hey, just confirm you won this prize. You'll get your prize within 28 days or 10 days or instantly, whatever it is. It's just quite a nice follow-up. So we can plug that into our email system. You check that box and fill in your wording that you want on the email there. Receipt uploads, interesting as well. Again, can get people to upload their receipts. And there is a cost to do that, and it also can include the validation of those receipts. It depends on the numbers, depends on whether we're validating everyone or whether we're validating the 10 winners that we then pick out. So it really does depend on that. And then would you like emails automatically sent to the winners once they've been validated? So our main Promotix engine's got very clever technology behind it, where prizes that need validating don't instantly trigger an email, but once they are validated, they do trigger the email just as it's confirmation they've won. So we have that within the Promotix Lite package, within a package on Promotix Lite, and you can decide if that's right for you. Anything you're not sure about, obviously you can talk to us. This is what we're here for, to communicate, to understand, to optimize your campaign for the consumer, for yourselves, as easily as possible. So additional winning prize images, again, it's just personalizing the layout a little bit more, bit of work to do if it's going a bit left field from the main structure of the site. So here we have some general questions for you. So it's promotion name, and on the right hand side we've got some supporting information that might help you with the answers, but again you can contact us. So the promotion's name, the main contact, start date, end date, URL, that's basically the part after promoplay.me, so it might be promoplay.me/your brand or the product itself. Describe general concept of the promotion, just that's for our own benefit, so we just got an idea of what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to do, and therefore we would also suggest how it could improve or a few other things. That's part of what we do anyway. So although it's a lot of automated and systematic processing, the thinking behind it, we actually read this, believe it or not, and from a marketing point of view, and make suggestions if we don't think it's quite right. So that's all part of the service. Number of prizes, prize frequency, entry limitations. Sometimes people want to limit how many entries you have. Sometimes we insist that's a good idea because there's no codes, and then you're going to get people entering thousands of times if the prizes are great. So there's so many different factors that actually help decide what sort of security and limitations you need within a campaign. So we help with that. But initially, if you fill in this information, then we can sort of review it and see if it all makes sense. So how many times can a player win the promotion as well? So registration details to be captured. The variations don't vary in cost. It's just what you want to do. So first name, last name, email address. Confirm email address, sometimes useful if you're offering a digital voucher and it's going to the email address. The email address is clearly a lot more valuable to get right. And if that's the case, you may want to then confirm email address. Mobile number, address, marketing outreach, very important, I believe, but not everyone wants that data. People who have opted in to receive your information, to share, people who have opted in so they can share the information, so the brand can send them offers, deals, newsletters, information, support, whatever it is that you do. So we're going on to the graphics and the font. So do you want your logo on the web page? This sits at the top. Now, if you're having an iframe and you've got your logo on there with a big banner, you might then not want to have the logo again. So it sounds like a no-brainer, but actually, depending on how you're running it, you might not want your logo on there, sitting there twice. Then you've got an image for the prize. Do you want that to sort of appear? You might not have anything and might not want to show a voucher, and therefore you don't need it. If you've got an image, just let us know and we can put that up there. Specific colors. Again, we can take your logo, your branding, and come up with a range of colors. Or if you have a preference, you would tick this box, add in the background color, the font, the links color, button font color, and the button color. We use hex colors. If you don't know that, you can send us a logo, and we can pick the colors from that. If you just say it's this red from that, we'd like to try that. Obviously, once we put it together, if anything clashes, doesn't work, we'll make a suggestion. But we're pretty much quite far down the route for having that all designed. Now we come on to a lot of the wording. So again, we've got a bit of a brief description above each one, the type of thing that you would want to put on there, and a description of what we're looking for. So coming soon, this promotion is launching here, the heading, the intro text, try and make it punchy. Again, if it doesn't sound right, we'll let you know and suggest other things. If you want it exactly as it is, just let us know and we will put it up as it is. Registration, opt-in, opt-out. Again, people have different views on what they want to tell people they're going to get. So it might be, as I said before, offers, newsletters. It might say, we want to send your information to third parties. Tick here if you agree. Obviously, I don't suggest that at all. But if you wanted to put that, you can. So you've got complete control of the wording for the opt-in information. Again, more wording when you come down. If it's a prize draw or an instant winning moment, you may want to add some information. Congratulations, you won. Sorry, you haven't won. Try again. We value your custom. Prize draw, thanks very much. We can confirm we've got your entry. Good luck. Enjoy our drink in the meantime, or whatever it is. Close page wording, footer wording, copyright notice, terms and conditions. It might be a link to a terms and conditions, or you might actually want to supply the terms and conditions, which you can just do below, and contact us. If you've got customer services, you might want to add a customer service email so people can email you directly for that. And here's the T's and C's. So you can type your terms in here. And this is just the checklist of what you have. Have you supplied the logo, or is it not applicable? Have you provided the banners? Have you provided images of prizes, or is it not applicable? And have you supplied the T's and C's? So a few attachments you need to send alongside the questionnaire to us. And there's also one thing I forgot that's going on this form is privacy policy. Again, it could be a link to a privacy policy you have elsewhere, or you might want to send us the text for the privacy policy that we will paste into the campaign. Additional notes, anything else you have, any other thoughts or questions, you can put in here, and we'll review that, obviously, and then we just need your signature. Say you are authorized to run this campaign. So that's it. Sounds simple. It will take a little bit of time, but believe me, once you've done this and filled in this and asked the questions, then you're pretty much done. We can then go away and produce the campaign. We then show you how it looks, and when you're happy with it, we go live. And that is a Promotix Lite campaign. So I hope that's useful. If you've got any questions, please do get in touch. Otherwise, I will see you again on the next video. Thanks very much for watching.